What's going on, lads? It's Billy the Kid here again, and today I'm bringing you another Battlefield 3 commentary for you guys today. In this game I was playing Carg Island on Rush Attack. I was using the Scar L with a 4-grip heavy barrel and a 4-time ACOG scope, and I think later on I switch it up with the L86A2 with a 4-grip laser sight and a 3.4 scope, the Western 3.4 scope, not the Russian one. And in this commentary I will be talking about fan-made servers, the custom servers that everybody's renting out, and I want to get your guys' thoughts on the fan-run servers. So I hope you enjoy the gameplay as I go on about this commentary. Now recently I read a Eurogamer.net article about the Battlefield 3 custom servers that they say are ruining DICE's game. They are just totally 100% ruining the game for everybody else, because practically every server you go into, they of course have custom rules, and most of the time you will get banned just for doing good. You will get banned, for example, I've been banned a lot of times just for killing the admin. And of course I have to message him saying, why did you ban me? And he said, oh, because you glitched out or because you lagged out, which is not possible because I know I just killed him and he's pissy about it and he just wants to ban me. So I just read this article on Eurogamer.net, and I'll leave this article in the description below for you guys to read. Now I want your guys' opinions on the custom servers. Do you think that was a good idea for DICE to put in custom servers for both consoles? I can understand why they would do it for PC, but for consoles, in my own view, I think wasn't needed, because nowadays it's just very difficult, even with the search button for the servers, to find a DICE run server that has that you won't get banned for just doing good, or just for doing better than the admin, or if you kill the admin you want, it's very difficult to find a DICE run server or an EA run server without these silly rules. I mean, the other day I was playing with Hit Squad, and I wish I had this recorded, but I think Hit Squad had it recorded. We were playing close quarters on Zeba Tower, I believe, and he said, oh, I found this booster server, and sure enough on the description it said boosting only. And what was going on was the Bravo flag was not being capped, and the teams were actually just going from flag to flag. I think this is due to double XP. So they were just going from flag to flag without shooting anybody, without shooting each other. And it was quite funny because myself and Hit Squad went into this server and we planted C4 all over the place. And as soon as they would try to cap a flag, we'd blow it up. And sure enough, even Hit Squad's Blueberry random teammates didn't like him doing this. And they reported him to the admin, but they didn't ban him. They just left him alone. And sure enough, I got into it, and we just went around killing all these guys that were clearly boosting, and I think by the end of it, the two top ranking guys had about 30,000 points. And of course, double XP, that's a shit ton of points. And they didn't do anything. They didn't do anything to earn it. So you just go from server to server and you try and find yourself a good server, but sooner or later, you're going to get this really rotten server. You're going to go on to Carg Island with these admins who are glitching under the map with the boat. And of course they say no shotgun, no C4, and what happens? They're using the shotgun and they're using the C4, and if anybody else uses it, they're banned. So what is your thoughts on custom servers, guys? Do you believe that it was a smart move by DICE to implement these on consoles? And if you believe they are, is there anything you would change to it? Is there any rules you would change for renting out a server? For example, would you implement some type of system that you can report somebody if they're just banning people randomly, if they're banning people for doing good? Or would you put in some type of penalty system, say if you have so many bans you're not allowed to rent out a server for a month or something like that? Is there anything you would change to the custom servers? Or would you say, no, there's no need for custom servers at all, we would rather play on DICE run servers with no rules other than just PTFO? Because the biggest problem I have with custom servers is not Conquest. I wouldn't mind playing, say, a 300% ticket of Conquest. Even though I don't like custom servers, I do like how it's like, 400 tickets. You can play for a long time, and hopefully your PS3 or Xbox or whatever you're playing on doesn't freeze before the game ends, because that's happened to me a lot. But my biggest problem has to be Rush, double XP, or anything other than normal XP on Rush, because very lately I've seen a pattern happen. I've seen with new players, when they play a not normal Rush server that has lots of tickets, they don't PTFO, they don't try and defend the objective, they just sit back in the enemy spawn and try and get as many kills as they want. And then the game ends, and they don't PTFO at all. And then they translate that into a normal Rush game, and they don't PTFO in that one either. So this is a bad move in my honest opinion. They shouldn't have allowed that. Nobody ever PTFOs in a not normal Rush server. Never happens. Not only because it's impossible to defend for like 200 or 300 or even 500 tickets of Rush, unless you got an epic 100% Jean Rambo, Chuck Norris team, which is just insane. But it's not fun. It's not fun to play for that long and just sit back and snipe and not PTFO at all. It's just crazy. I mean, in my view, like I said, they shouldn't have allowed that. They should have just put maybe custom tickets for Conquest only. That's just my opinion. You can agree with me, you can disagree with me, but they're just my honest opinion. They shouldn't have allowed custom tickets on a Rush server, or Rush mode, I should say. Just for Conquest, maybe for Team Deathmatch, but that's a bit much as well. But yeah, that's just my opinion, and this is right now the biggest problem for me for Battlefield 3 is the players. It's just the players. Not only have you got like shitty little Hitler-like admins who just ban everybody for being better than them, or for doing good in them, or something like that. But you also got people that just right now don't know how to play the game. They don't know how to play Conquest, even though it's simple. It's very, very simple. You just capture the flag and that's it. Just keep capturing the flags. You can do everything else. You can just blow up tanks. You can shoot down jets. But just capture the flag. That's the main thing you have to do in Conquest. And in Rush, you just have to defend the objective or take the objective. There's nothing else to it. But there's many people out there that don't know how to play the game. It's a sad turn of events for Battlefield 3. Don't get me wrong, I love Battlefield 3. I'm gonna still play it. But I just wish more people would play the objective. Really play the objective. I know that some people don't like playing the objective. Maybe they just enjoy just having a good fun game. I totally understand that. And I do that myself sometimes when there's nobody online. I just grab the sniper rifle, go on Gulf of Oman, and just see how many headshots I get before I get knifed or C4'd, because that's just good fun. It's just nice, relaxing fun, not stressful, nothing stupid going on. But sadly, this is the way the new players are playing right now. So time will tell whether they will start to play the objective or whether they're never going to pick it up and they're just going to not be team players. They're just going to be Jean Rambo, just going around with a light machine gun, try and C4 everybody, that kind of thing. You get one or two people like that in every average game, but to have like more than 5 people doing that, not 5 or 6 people doing that, that's more or less half your team not playing the objective. So there's not much point in you playing the objective if they're not going to play the objective. So that's just my little thoughts on that article. Like I said, I'll leave a link in the description. It was a very good read by Eurogamer.net, so I highly recommend you go and read it yourself before you make up your own mind on whether the custom servers are a good thing or they're a bad thing. That's just my views. Now for Armoured Kill, that's coming out in September, what's your favorite thing you're looking forward to in Armoured Kill? Is it going to be the AC-130 gunship? Is it going to be the new vehicles? Is it going to be the new tanks? Now some people are saying, they're not releasing new weapons for Armoured Kill, so it's going to be shit. Well, that's not true. That's not true. I mean, yes, they're not going to be releasing new weapons, but hey, there's going to be new maps, there's going to be new vehicles, there's going to be an AC-130 gunship, for God's sakes. Who needs more weapons? We already have enough weapons. That's just my view. Personally, I'm looking forward to I'm just looking forward to what everybody else is looking forward to, the AC-130 gunship. I'm interested in seeing how this vehicle is going to be implemented in Battlefield 3. Is it going to be easy to shoot down? Is it going to be hard to shoot down? I have seen footage of it in action. I have seen screenshots of it. And I've seen like It has 2 gunners and it has 2 parachute. It has 2 passenger seats where the teammates can parachute out over objectives. But I'm interested in seeing how I've seen the flares on this thing, and the flares on the AC-130 are unlike anything you've experienced in Battlefield 3 before. The flares on this thing, it's like a Christmas tree of flares. It's going to be impossible to get a heat seeker on that thing without somebody hitting the flares. So I'm interested in seeing how much they reload, because the thing is, if they release the AC-130 and it's glitched, or it's somehow broken and people are taking advantage of it, that's going to kill Armoured Kill. No pun intended. But that's going to kill Armoured Kill instantly right off the bat. People aren't going to play it if the vehicle is glitched and just people are taking advantage of a glitched weapon or a glitched aircraft or a vehicle or something like that. So I can only hope and pray that DICE doesn't screw this up. I mean, their history of expansion packs from back to Karkan to close quarters has been about 50-50 so far. They haven't got everything perfect, but they have got most of it perfect. For example, the sound is still glitched up on Battlefield 3. They said they were going to fix that in the last patch. It's not fixed. So hopefully they will fix that, and hopefully the Armoured Kill will be released more or less 80% to 90% complete. It will be fine, it will be fixed, nothing will be wrong with it, so they don't have to go and make another patch in another month or so. Well guys, this commentary is finally wrapping up. I want your guys' opinions on the custom servers, what you think about them, and I hope you enjoyed the video as always. I hope you enjoyed the commentary. These are just my own opinions. You can agree or disagree with them. Please let me know in the comment section below what you thought of the video, what you thought of the gameplay. Please leave a like as always. Please subscribe if you wish to see more of my content. Guys, this has been Billy the Kid. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again.